Good morning, guys. We are on our way to Ellijay, Georgia for a little day trip. It's a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky. And
70 degrees.
Yep. And we are going to be heading there to check out the town. We were there one time before with Lori and Nick and Chuck's sister and her fiance. And we had a really good day, but it was really rainy that day. So today is supposed to be a gorgeous day.
I do not remember that rooftop bar up there. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe it's new.
I mean, I wonder if Nikki could go up there.
I don't know.
We might have to try that later. But right now, we are heading to the pet store. We got to get Nikki something in case she decides to go to the bathroom because we are out. And her going to the bathroom is a distinct possibility. You want to go in, check it out? Mountain hounds. I swear sometimes I think we are never ever prepared, and I just cannot remember if I've locked the truck or not. So I'm going to go back and make sure I've locked the truck. Did I lock the truck? Yes. So I just had to walk basically, I don't know, quarter of a mile to half a mile back to the truck to put stuff away in the truck. I left Nikki and Allie sitting in the shade up here because I don't want to wear Nikki out, or Allie for that matter. And I am sore. We are so sore from playing baseball all weekend. It's a good sore, but nonetheless, I'm sore. But who can complain when the weather's this nice? And I guess we just missed the Apple Festival. We found out it's next 2 weekends. And the guy was basically saying that it's probably a good thing we did miss it because this town becomes quite crazy.
So this is really funny. We live next to State Road 52 in Florida, and now we're State Road 52 in Georgia.
Smile. It looks like they're painting a new mural here, huh? Or refreshing it.
Something.
Yeah, they're working on it.
So we're going over to the Paws and Claws across the street at this thrift store. Last time we were here, I found a really cute jacket.
And
Maybe I'll find something else today.
And doesn't part of their proceeds go to helping animals, dogs?
I don't remember. Did
I think so. The Paws and Claws. I think that's why it's benefiting. Yeah, benefiting.
Rescued. Huh. I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So their proceeds benefit pet rescues. Even better, since we love our pets.
Yeah. Well, I got me a new shirt. Got me a little find.
Let's see what it is.
Something for school. It's cute.
And you're helping rescue pets.
Yep, and I helped pets.
This is actually where we ate with Lori and Nick and Jelly. We just, because it was raining, we ate inside.
Oh, really? I don't remember that.
This is the Canterbury restaurant. You don't remember? Because it was raining, they set us in on the porch, and we were actually watching football in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
I don't remember that.
beautiful day to sit outside.
Yeah, it is.
So I had to walk Allie's vest a quarter of a mile, as I was saying, back to the truck, which is way up there. Now she wants it back again.
I want it back.
She can't make up her mind whether she's hot or cold.
Well, it's windy now, and it's no sun out all of a sudden.
Oh my goodness. I should sit here and let you go get it this time. Nikki's loving it, aren't you, Nick? Doesn't get too cold for her with that fur coat on.
No. She's like, I love it.
She is loving it. Nikki is enjoying her dog food that we got at the pet store. It is, never heard of this brand, but it's Memphis barbecue, slow cooked stew, chicken and pork recipe. Blue Ridge Parkway. Well, actually, the Blue Ridge Mountains. I wonder why they call them the Blue Ridge Mountains. What do you think, Allie?
Because they look blue.
Kinda. They do kind of look a little blue. And we're just not sure yet if these clouds are here to stay or if the sun's going to pop back out, because clouds out, it's chilly, sun out, it's warm.
Well, after taking Nikki back to the truck to get something to eat and some water, I told Chuck we should check out Blue Ridge, because we were only like 15 miles away from that little town, and I've had a lot of people tell me what a cute town it is. So since we're over this way, I said, why don't we just check it out?
What's another 20 miles at this point?
That's right. At this point, what's another 20 miles? So we're on our way. We're going to check it out. Well, we made it to Blue Ridge, Georgia, and it's a cute little town. We're going to go check it out and see all the
It looks like it's bigger than Ellijay.
stores and restaurants and stuff that it offers here.
It looks bigger than Ellijay to me. A little pedal train. You got to work if you want to go and you want to move. Wow. That'd be fun though, probably. So I think we're going to look to find something to eat, and that smoke and barbecue looks good over there. Allie was pointing out a minute ago, if it's pet friendly, because I don't think we're going to go back to Ellijay at this point. I think it looks like there's enough here to keep us busy for the rest of the evening, right?
Yep. Well, I have to say that the temperature has definitely dropped here, and I'm pretty cold.
We are 500 feet higher than what we were in Ellijay.
Yep.
I don't know if that makes a difference or it's just the fact that the clouds have built.
I think it's a combination.
Allie's like, I'm so cold, and it's probably what, 60 degrees?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming this is people who have lost their lives in wars that came from this town. And it says it was dedicated in 1954. So we ended up having a little technical issue and we lost our audio recording from this segment, but what we are talking about here is the Blue Ridge Scenic Railroad and the prices for a 2-hour trip, etc. And talking about how we would probably want to do this in the future when we come back. Probably would do the shorter tour. It would be pretty awesome to be able to ride that railway and see the fall foliage through the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm sure it probably gets booked up very fast that time of year, as it's such a popular thing to see the fall foliage.
So right across the street is a general store, and if you put a C in front of the name, it'd be Chuck's place.
Chuck's General Store. We have to say that we did really enjoy the town of Blue Ridge, Georgia last night. We had a little issues with getting our dinner. We did, as they say, the third time was the charm. Well,
Not really so much.
not exactly for us last
Little
night.
bit, but-
Yeah, we did eat. We'll say that we did eat on the third try. First restaurant we went to, we were there at about 6 o'clock, and they said it was going to be 8:30 before we could get seated.
No, it
we
was
were like,
5:30.
well, it was going to
5:30.
be a 2.5, 3-hour wait.
Yeah. I'm like, oh no.
No, we can't wait that long. Second restaurant we went to had good reviews on Bring Fido. We got seated and never got waited on for 15 minutes, so we decided to bolt out of there, and we tried the next restaurant, Masseria's or something like that. I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
But Chuck ordered meatballs, spaghetti meatballs.
We did really enjoy that little town, and we want to come back. We want to ride that train,
Yeah.
probably the 2-hour version. Guys, we're on our last day here at Vogel State Park. We're heading over to, I think, Blue Ridge this morning.
Blue Ridge this morning. And as we're driving, oh my goodness, a monstrous deer just ran across the road. And
Not like our little Florida deer.
yeah, like it was a big boy. And the truck that was coming this way stopped. We had to go we were stopped going that way, and he just boing, 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 bounced across the road. As we started driving again, the guy goes like, oh my gosh, we almost hit it.
Deer.
Holy cow.
Wow. Well, we almost hit a possum last night too,
yeah.
coming home from Helen. So last night I was so vigilant, you know, watching the road because it was dark and deer and everything else. And here I'm just driving along, not really thinking about anything, and boom, deer.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yeah, you have to be careful in this neck of the woods because there are a lot of deer out here. A lot of wildlife.
Yeah. All right. So
we'll see you in
either
Blue Ridge.
or Ellijay. We don't know yet. We're going to go to whichever one's closer.
That's right.
Well, we have found a trail to hike here. According to AllTrails, it might be a little bit more than we can do. It's moderate. Some people say it's a little bit harder than even moderate, so already it's a steep downhill. But supposedly there's chimpanzees out here somewhere on this trail, and I'll have to get the name of the trail. This is Project Chimp's Trail. Okay, so far it's downhill pretty steeply, which is easy right now, but remember we got to come out, right? Or is it a loop? I thought it was a loop. Here's the Project Chimp's Trail map right here. We are here.
There's a gift shop. Wow.
Yellow trail, white trail, so there's other trails. Our last day here, and we're going to get wet trying to hike. It's warmer, but now it's raining. Oh, Nikki, we got koi fish. Oh my goodness.
What is it?
We got koi fish. Nikki, look at the fish. There's fish in there.
The fishies. I mean, it's really raining.
All trails this way, so we're going to take the green trail, the easy trail, and hopefully it doesn't rain any harder than this because it's getting a little damp and cold. That's the Chimp Challenge course over here, so I guess you got to see if you can it's a challenge to see if you can be as agile as a chimp, I guess, right? Yeah, we have actually made it to the trail. So apparently where we parked back there was just a trail to get to the trail. We must have missed the actual parking lot turn, as they actually have a gift shop up there, which we'll probably go check out the gift shop when we're done. After our hike, we did decide to take the truck and go ahead and park down in the main parking lot and go into the gift shop here. Outside the gift shop, they had a really cool carving here of some chimpanzees in a tree. And we did pick up a couple cool little souvenirs to take back to the RV.
We just got finished hiking the chimpanzee green trail. It was about a mile around, and I think there was part of it we did miss, but we were able to get all we wanted from the trail because we ended up parking in the upper parking. There's two parking lots. There's an upper and a lower, and we didn't realize that the lower one had an entrance with a mailbox. We didn't see on the map, it showed the upper parking lot. And so when we parked there, we had to hike through the woods to get to the trailhead.
Yeah, there was a blue trail.
Where the offices and the barn and a couple of little old buildings. So as we had to climb back out to get back to the parking lot, it was pretty much straight up.
It was steep.
And we ended up buying a couple little things from the gift shop there to support the chimpanzees. We did hear them a little bit. They were making a couple of noises as we were walking through the blue trail.
And the lady inside said that if you hike the yellow trail, she heard that there's a portion on it where if you have binoculars, a lot of times you'll see the chimpanzees if they're out in their habitat. But I think they do have a way that you can see the chimpanzees, but you have to do that by reservation and pay extra. This was basically only about 5 miles outside of Blue Ridge, the town of Blue Ridge.
Right.
So if you're in the town of Blue Ridge, and it's a nice little hike.
We did see a sign that it said future glamping spot, and we asked her about that. And we asked her if it was going to be a new campground be put in there.
RV campground, yeah.
And she said, I don't think so. I think they're just going to be putting in a couple villas there.
Cabins and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so, great. So I guess we're going to head back into town and grab some lunch.
Yep.
So we'll see you in Blue Ridge.
It's a while to park, I'll say that.
We went around this town maybe 10 times.
Yeah. It is quite busy here for a Tuesday afternoon. Well, we ended up back at Harvest on Main. Now, this was the restaurant that we tried on our previous trip that had a 3-hour wait. This time we got right in on the patio, very dog friendly. Nikki was absolutely soaking up all the attention. And another thing, very neat story on the menu about the owners and how they came to own this restaurant. So if you're in Blue Ridge, I would definitely highly recommend you do yourself a favor and have lunch or dinner at Harvest on Main.
So after we had lunch at the Harvest on Main in Blue Ridge, we decided to head back to the campground and have a little campfire.
Thanks to Craig bringing us some extra firewood, we should have a ripping and roaring fire tonight. Thanks, Craig.
Craig always takes care of us.
Much appreciated. Yeah, enjoy our last evening at Vogel State Park. So we really did enjoy going to Ellijay back in September, late September I think it was, and checking out the town of Blue Ridge. I actually really fell in love with the town of Blue Ridge. It's very much a Hallmark town, very much a place that we want to go back and actually be able to stay there and camp there. This was just a little day excursion trip again because we were so close at Vogel to there.
And we would also like to go back when the trees are beautiful and take a little train ride through the mountains and be able to see all the beautiful leaves.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So that's going to be our plan. Probably maybe next fall we'll try to head back there. If you're looking for some cute little Hallmark towns in North Georgia, Ellijay, Helen, Blue Ridge, Dahlonega, these are all such cute little towns. So,
perfect Hallmark towns.
So if you guys are new here and you really enjoy this kind of content, consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free. Ring the bell notification. That way you know when we upload new videos.
And thanks, guys. Please give us a like and a comment. It really helps us out with the algorithm.